Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mr. and Mrs. Cricket. I know it's been almost a month. Yeah, it's been almost a month since we last made our video. You can tell that we've been busy. We are not on any hiatus or anything. It's just school started here, so yeah, we just got tied up with everything and then work and anyways, so we're back. There's a lot to update, and I feel like this video might go into two parts. But let's just jump right into it with the current updates that's happening.
There's a Champions Cup going on.
Yeah, in Pakistan, the Champions Cup.
And Sunday is the final day of the cup, where two teams are playing, Markhors and Panthers. And Panthers came out of no way into the final.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were losing the matches in the front, and at the end, they just happened to go to final.
So it seems like it's another PSL.
Yeah, it's kind of PSL. I think chasing was not good in this cup, but I think they get to know about the players who can perform, who can be the backup of the Pakistan cricket team, just like Kamran Gulam from Markhor. He scored a couple of centuries, right? उसके बाद नहीं चला वो.
No, he's still. I don't know who the leading batsman is, but
he's the one. He's the one.
The leading wicket takers right now is
the batsman is Kamran Gulam.
Okay,
leading.
The leading.
उसके बाद बाबर है.
Yeah, but then Stallions are out.
Yeah.
Today's match was abandoned between Markhors and Lions. It was going to determine who was going to go into the final, but because Markhors had a better net run rate, they went into the final. So
yeah. So Sunday is the final.
Yeah, this is like a.
This is the first cup, Champions Cup, and it's a success. It's a success. It's a success for Pakistan.
Minus the pitch, minus the Faisalabad pitch, I think a lot of things came out of it.
Yeah.
And we got to see some young talent. We got to see. I mean, for us, it's a young talent because they haven't played any international cricket per se as a big team on
good ballers. Good
ballers came out. Some of the batsmen they performed well. Babar Azam got his mojo back. Saima Ayub.
Panthers में Saima Ayub भी है ना?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so Saima Ayub is starting to show a little bit more form.
Yeah, he took 5 wickets. He was the one who जिसने टीम को जिताया अपनी.
Yeah, against Stallions.
Yeah.
But point is that we got to see a lot of new talents, and we got to see some of the promising talent that we're going to be seeing in the future. Even Jason Gillespie and
Gary
Kristen, they talked about who the young and upcoming players and young talent are. They just have to sharpen their skills.
Yeah.
And that's what they talked about.
Yes.
Even with Jason, he wants. I think he picked some of the people from this Champions Cup for the English test against England. Sorry, the test against England, which is coming up, by the way.
I think no.
No, it's coming up.
Did you see the team? They chose. It's the same team. They didn't
it's not.
Do any
it's
kind
not
of
exactly the same team.
They didn't do any kind of changes. No. You can check the squad right now.
I'm opening it up right now.
There's no change except for 1 or 2.
No, Amir Jamal didn't play against Bangladesh in the last one.
But he was in the squad, right?
He wasn't in. He was in the squad, but they had to take him out because he got injured. He was injured, so they did not. So, by the way, England
and they put in Noman as a spinner.
So for their first squad. Okay, anyway, we're going to talk about Pakistan versus England in a minute. Let's just finish up with the Champions Cup and not jump all over the place. So Champions Cup, we got a lot of new talents that is coming up. Babar Azam went back into his form, so I'm hoping that he continues that way. But let's see what happens. So Shaheen Shah Afridi, that was a little disappointment. I won't lie.
I mean, he's not performing since
He's
last couple
not
of years.
consistently
He's not consistently. He's not
like
performing
he
in
should
test
be.
matches. He's getting. I mean, he's being. क्या कहते हैं स्कोर बहुत पड़ा है उसको बहुत.
और अभी 2 दिन पहले he said that के it's not a lot of workload towards him, but Gary Christian believed there is a lot of workload that he has taken upon himself, which I think he needs to take a little rest, fix himself up, because sometimes your body is too tired if you keep performing like that. You need rest. You need to come back, and he needs to come back. And I'm not saying that he's not a great player. He's just lost his form, and he needs to perform back into it because we have Champions Trophy, which is going to be coming up.
I mean, रेस्ट करेगा तो अपने आप को कैसे कम बैक करेगा भाई. So कुछ ना कुछ तो करते रहना चाहिए.
आप देखें, अगर आप वर्कआउट करते हो एज ए बॉडी पर्सन, आप खुद सोचो, यू वर्कआउट, आई वर्कआउट, व्हेन वी वर्कआउट, don't our body need rest? Because if we keep performing every single day, we get tired.
No, he's not performing every single day भाई. टूर्नामेंट स्टार्ट कब होता है? एक महीने के गैप के बाद स्टार्ट होता है, तो 1 महीना तो बीच में गैप है ना उसके सारा रिकवरी के लिए.
और दूसरा
समझ रहे हो ना, ये वर्कलोड नहीं है. ही इज नॉट परफॉर्मिंग सिंस लास्ट 2 years. और अभी भी टेस्ट मैचेस में देखो नए बॉलर जाके अच्छी बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं और ये जो है इसको स्कोर पड़ ही जा रहा है. चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी में ही उसको इतना स्कोर पड़ा है. लेकिन
आपको ये भी कंसिडर करना है कि उसको इंजरी हुई थी, ठीक है, उसको शोल्डर इंजरी थी, लेग इंजरी थी. उस इंजरी की वजह से he needs time to recover properly. और हमारे पाकिस्तान में आपको लगता है कि मेडिकल सिस्टम इतना अच्छा हो कि I mean, he's not the only player who has had a negative help. I guess he did not have enough help for the recovery like all the other players that we have. Some people who have money they can go abroad and fix some stuff up, but some players who don't have any money, they have to rely on the Pakistan medical system. And unfortunately, I have to say this, but
let's talk about something else. Okay, let's talk about something else.
I don't have 100% trust on that.
Okay, that's it. So let's talk about England versus Pakistan squad. Shan Masood captain, Saud Shakil vice captain, Abdullah Shafiq, he didn't perform. He's only 24 years old, लगता नहीं है 24 साल का.
अच्छा, उससे थोड़ी है.
Babar Azam, he should perform in this series. Mohammad Rizwan, good, consistently performing well.
He wasn't part of the team.
Mohammad Herrera, I know. He played, I think, under 19 World Cup.
And he is Shoaib Malik's
Who?
Mohammad Herrera, I think, or Herrera.
No. I don't know.
One of the Herrera.
Saim Ayub, Sarfraz Ahmed. इसको बेचारा तो नहीं कहना चाहिए, इसको लेके जाते खिलाते नहीं है, स्क्वाड में रखते हैं. 37 years old, he's about to.
They need somebody in the back.
Amar Jamal, Salman Agha, Abrar Ahmed, Mir Hamza, Naseem Shah, Noman Ali को डाल दी लेफ्ट आर्म बॉलर. अभी वो भी अपनी रिटायरमेंट के पास ही है, ऑर्थोडॉक्स स्पिनर है ये. और शहीन शाह अफरीदी.
But they performed though. Naseem Shah he may not get a lot of wickets, but he is a very economical bowler. That's what I feel like it, and he plays from the heart. So they need somebody who can have that passionate. So that's another thing from the Champions Cup, that a lot of the players showed passion. So.
All right, let's see. When the series start, what happens.
Some of these players were not in the last Test game against Bangladesh. So.
Okay.
And Abdullah Shafiq, I think it's a good decision by Jason Gillespie to back up the players, even though they did not perform well, but he is backing them up, and that's exactly what we need. And that's why both Babar Azam and Shan Masood, against all odds, they are still the captain, and they should stay the captain, and that was a wise decision, and that was a wise decision taken by foreign coaches.
I want to talk about England squad as well. So batters, Harry Brook, Jordan Cox, he's a new one, I think. Zach Crawley, Ben Duckett, Ollie Pop, Joe Root, Jamie Smith, and then the all-rounders are Ben Stock. Captain है ये?
Yeah, he's always been a captain.
No, इसको captain बनाया है.
He is the captain for the test matches.
So Bryden Kirsch, Rehan Ahmed, ये भी उन्होंने डाला है अभी.
No, he played against India.
Okay.
Test matches,
so Chris Fox. Then bowlers will be
Gus Atkinson.
Okay.
Josh Hodge.
Jack Leach, Matthew Potts, Shoaib Bashir.
He's new.
Ollie Stone. इंग्लैंड की स्क्वाड में कोई ना कोई देसी जरूर होता है. Good.
Well, that just
Okay,
to say that
so some of the players are new and some of the players are old, and let's see how will they perform.
So Pakistan is definitely out of the running again for the well. They're not really 100% out of the running, but
for the champions,
for the World
Test
Test
champion?
Championship, they're in
इसके बाद अगर इसमें
I don't
हारेगा
think
तो
so.
आउट हो जाएगा, right?
Yeah, they will be out. They won't be. They'll even drop even lower than 8
I think
points.
in
So
top 9 से बाहर निकल जाएंगे ये.
most likely, but let's see what happens.
और टेस्ट टीम का उनके पास वो नहीं रहेगा फिर अब.
नहीं, शान मसूद को रखेंगे. आई थिंक कि वो अभी इसको रखेंगे. टेस्ट चैम्पियनशिप ख़त्म होने के बाद शायद उसको चेंज करें. And that will be wise because you don't want to change the captain right away. You want to finish off the championship and then go to the next
now
thing.
let's talk about the meeting that happened in PCB with all the players, and where the players spoke about the discrepancies in the team, and they were not loyal to each other. Babar Azam said that, and also Fakhar Zaman, he spoke well. I mean, जो हुआ उसके साथ उसने बताया कि ये हो रहा है. Like he said, you guys always change the players. You don't see what management is doing. There are some flaws in management as well. So I mean, he talked about like he went to Australia for some T20 series, right? He got the NOC, and then he got a call from the management to come back very next day, when he was about to play his first match, and he said like that's not कि ये बिल्कुल ठीक नहीं है, professionalism नहीं है. आप जा रहे हो, खेल रहे हो और फिर आपको कॉल करके तो नेक्स्ट डे आपका फिटनेस टेस्ट होना है. दिस इज़ नॉट गुड. ये मैनेजमेंट में फ्लॉज है हमारे, और काफ़ी चीज़ें मैनेजमेंट की वजह से ऐसे हुई हैं. उसने सही बोला है, सीधा स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड बोला है. क्या उसने ये भी कहा कि ठीक है, अगर मेरे ये कहने से कुछ फ़र्क पड़ता है तो मेरी तो रिटायरमेंट के करीब हूँ मैं, मुझे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ेगा, लेकिन मैं फिर भी कहना चाहूँ ताकि पुराने प्लेयर्स का जो नए प्लेयर्स जो आ रहे हैं उनके लिए कुछ बेहतरी हो. आप चेयरमैन चेंज कर देते हैं, सब चीज़ें चेंज कर देते हैं, लेकिन आप ये नहीं देखते कि जो मैनेजमेंट है उसको क्या करना है. मैनेजमेंट अब वही लेके आगे चली जा रहे हो और कोई चेंज नहीं कर रहा मैनेजमेंट.
Everybody at this point is
Then Babar Azam said yes, there was some there was क्या कहते हैं, डिसिप्लिन नहीं था टीम में. कोई डिसिप्लिन नहीं था टीम में. उसने बताया कि कोई हम एज अ टीम नहीं खेले, सब अपनी अपनी जो भी कर रहे थे. वो नज़र आ रहा था टीम जब खेल रही थी क्रिकेट. हमने पाकिस्तान इंडिया का मैच देखा है. वी सॉ दैट, ठीक है, बॉलिंग ठीक थी, लेकिन इन बैटिंग आई मीन आई सॉ दैट लाइक सम ऑफ द प्लेयर्स वर trying to lose the match. That's
और
it.
सुनने में आया कि मोसी वही था जिसको बाबर आजम का जिस चीज़ का डर था इमाद वसीम के आने से.
या टीम में कुछ होगा तो वही हुआ
बेसिकली. और ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग
प्लेयर्स को नहीं रखना चाहिए था. जिन लोगों ने टीम के बारे में बुरा बोला टीवीज पे और सब चीज़, उनको आपने दोबारा टीम में क्यों रखा? नहीं रखो. अब देखो चैंपियंस कप हुआ है, जो सीपीएल खेलने गए उन प्लेयर्स को बुलाया तो उन्होंने मना कर दिया हम नहीं आएंगे. भाई उनको आप एनओसी ना दो. अगर चैंपियंस कप हो रहा है आप प्रेफर करो.
मिली नहीं है भाई,
वो वैसे खेलने चले गए.
नो, वो उनको एनओसी मिली भी है, बट दे आर नॉट पार्ट ऑफ द सेंट्रल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. एनीवे, सो द पॉइंट इज कि भाई आप अभी जो भी उन्होंने मीटिंग की है उसके बाद फिर पीसीबी ने अपना बयान दिया है प्रॉपर. एंड from after that meeting, whatever the PCB said, they again said that whatever the performance was among the players, it was all the cricketers' fault. Are you serious? You're मतलब फखर जमान ने complain तो कर दी, but do you really think that they're gonna kick out any of those managements? No. So the problem is still going to be there. So if you want the cricket to flourish in Pakistan, you want to get rid of all those management people who are still sitting there and they don't get changed ever. So that goes with Salman Nasir. I think he's the COO, and he ended up blaming. If you watch their I watched the PCB, and where Gary and Jason were sitting there, and all the questions were asked him, and Jason and Gary kind of stood in the same stance. However, with Salman Nasir and PCB, they ended up blaming the cricketers alone for all the mess up that took place.
Always
with Pakistan
in
cricket.
PCB Pakistan Cricket Board.
But
and
it's
the
not their
players
fault.
पे ही सारा मुद्दा आना होता है.
But it's not their fault. You shouldn't be saying that.
Okay.
तो अब इस पॉइंट से मेरा ये नेक्स्ट पॉइंट है कि जो हमारे जो मीडिया के लोग जो बैठे हुए हैं ना, आप प्लीज प्लेयर्स के ऊपर ब्लेम करना छोड़ दो. अब because you can see that this is not their fault 100%. They're not the only one who are. Yes, there was no unity, but are you really going to tell the rest of the world that कि हाँ नहीं थी, आपने उनको सारी चीजें
Yeah, some
बतानी?
of the newscaster.
और आप उनकी जो भी मीटिंग हुई है, फखर जमान ने जो भी कहा है, आप उसको न्यूज को निकाल के बाहर क्यों ला रहे हो? You're gonna make things worse, and then the media that is sitting
just to
there,
get the views on your YouTube videos and stuff like that. Don't do that.
हम लोग भी
man.
बैठे हुए, हमारे भी तो कोई व्यूज नहीं है, बट
हमारे हमें तो व्यूज कम ही आ रहे हैं, अभी तो स्टार्ट ही है, लेकिन फिर भी
हम लोग ये नहीं
we are
कहेंगे
not
कि
like-
आप ब्लेम करो, क्रिकेटर्स के ऊपर 100% ब्लेम नहीं जाना चाहिए, which I keep saying it. They're not the ones only at fault. It's the whole system that is at fault, and you want to correct that. So there's there's that update, and then so I guess this is part 1 of this video. Part 2, we're gonna talk about the Women's Cricket World Cup, because I have a lot to say about that. The Champions Trophy, that's gonna be taking place in Pakistan, because we're right now heading towards October, and ICC needs to start putting tickets out there. Then last thing is USA cricket team. They couple of weeks back they were looking for. So I guess we'll update that in the next video. But yeah, this is the video for today, and please watch the second part of this video next time. Take care of yourself.
Thank you, Shabba Khair.
And don't forget to, if you have any comments to make, please make comments, and we would love to hear your opinion about whatever that took place in that meeting and what happened after the meeting. So we would love to see your comments and love to see your opinion about it.
Yep.
And don't forget to
like, subscribe, and share. It will not cost you anything. It will motivate us to make more videos. Have a good night. Shabba Khair. Bye bye. Take care. Allah Hafiz.